Bruno Sammartino, you defeated him. I think it's just in the Indianapolis territory when he was teaming with Dick the Bruiser. I hadn't even realised that Bruno really left the WWF unless it was for Pittsburgh. How did he end up going to Indianapolis at that time? How was he to wrestle? You wrestled him a lot.
You bet, brother. I tell you exactly, man. And it was all back the same story with Bobby. Dick the Bruiser that was going to send Bobby there if he replaced him with someone, and he did Johnny. And Johnny is from Pittsburgh, North Hills with Bruno. Bruno helped train Johnny, and so all this fits in now. See, and Dick the Bruiser's wife, Rio, she was Italian. She's an Italian woman, and she always wanted to meet Bruno. And man, Dick the Bruiser, he at one time he was the hottest thing going in the whole world. I'm telling you, he was the hottest heel. But now he's a character baby face, which I copied later on. You'll talk about, I'm sure, Boogie Woogie Man. But we'll talk about that. But how Bruno came about was it was all in the deal, because he says, look, hey, if you come in, because he wanted to help Johnny too. Johnny never got that break yet. He said, if you come in and do some shots in Indianapolis, he said, I'll bring my boys, Roski and Heenan and Handsome, into Pittsburgh. He was running Pittsburgh then, Bruno was. And he says, you come in, and then we'll take your protege and team him up with Jimmy. And then Bobby can leave, and everybody's happy, and his wife's happy because Bruno's coming in, and that's all how that came about. All politics, brother. It's all deals. You understand? All deals, and that's exactly how everything happened. And it clicked, man. It clicked. Because hey, we had big territory. We'd go in Chicago, Illinois, the amphitheater, and we'd go in half with Bruiser's boys. The WWA, and half with AWA, Vern Gagne's boys. So we would sell Chicago out every month, and that's how we would do that.
One question I find particularly fascinating in regards to Bruno Sammartino is that you were in the WWF in the early 70s, you were in there in the later 70s. Pedro Morales or Bruno Sammartino, who got the better reaction, and who did you think was the better champion in the New York area?
Oh man, I've worked with both of them. They're both great. They drew different, everything ethnic there. They always brought in the Polish power, because a lot of Polish people. They brought in a lot of Irish. They brought in, a lot of Swedes. They brought in every type of, Puerto Rico, yeah, exactly, and Italian for Bruno, and when Bruno, he was the champion long to 8 years one time, or 7 or something, and one time 3 or 4, but he brought in of course Italian, but everybody. Now when Morales came, boy, there's more Latins there, and they're more hot-blooded, and I'm telling you, it was a tough trial. Me and Johnny, we'd have to fight every night getting out of there, or I would if I wrestled him. And oh my goodness, they cut blackjack in Boston. I was there that night, man. They slipped in and cut him up good, boy. And man, I almost got him. So you just got a different thing. I was cut in Springfield, Mass. By a Puerto Rican woman, man, and she was just wild-eyed looking, and they're throwing coffee and trying to burn us with cigarette, boom, getting out of there, and the police are around us, and all of a sudden she hits me in the stomach. I thought, with her hand, and she said, I got you, Valiant. I got you, Valiant. That's all she said. And I looked at her, she looked crazy, and I keep going through the crowd. And, I thought she just hit me, poked me. And I got back there, I feel something burning. And I'm getting back to the dressing room out of the people. And I take my hand, I go like this, boom, just to, wipe my stomach. And all of a sudden, boom, it goes ding, 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 ding. And it was one of these old-fashioned nail files, nasty, man. And she stuck it right in me, and it was sticking in me about that much, brother. And I pulled it out, and all of a sudden, just a stream of blood goes, just starts squirting. And I looking, and I go closer to the mirrors, the sinks, and it just splattered in the mirror. And I put the thumb on it, and I wash up and do. Oh my goodness! And you don't think, brother, you get in the shower, and we every night we're busted, and we take and butterfly each other, cuts and everything, and they butterflied me up, man, and we went on, and boy, that nasty thing. And you don't think I didn't have a tetanus shot or not, but God was with me, man, and I made it through. Who knows what, man? So it was a tougher crowd with Morales.
Yeah, so you basically preferred Sammartino because you got stabbed less, is what you're saying.
You bet.